Taylor Fritz getting the U.S. going on day one of Davis Cup qualifying in Honolulu, Hawaii. A straight set victory as Team USA moved on to the Davis Cup final. Perfect results against Uzbekistan. And with that, we say aloha to our man Taylor Fritz in the house. Welcome to Tennis Channel Live, Tennis Channel Studios.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Great to have you here. What was your reaction when you found out that the ATP would be suspending play for the next 6 weeks?
Well, I mean, we kind of saw it coming, but I mean, I'm still just so unsure of kind of what to do, because it's like you never get really time off playing tennis, so you're not used to having just 6 weeks to just do whatever, So it's kind of like a shock.
Yeah, it's a shock. Got to the finals of Acapulco, career high 24, and now all of a sudden, boom, 6 weeks off. Have you talked to Paul about what you're going to do during
That's why he's
stoppage?
here. We're going to decide right now.
Let's
next 10
discuss
minutes
it.
what the
Let us in.
David Nankin and Brent Salazar and Wolf, his team, and I are all, and Taylor are going to chat a little bit later. And
No, but what will you do for 6 weeks?
his
Think you'll
video
just-
games is sharp, man.
I mean,
You'll hang in
challenge,
LA?
right?
I think so, probably. Probably just take a little bit of time off. I'm sure after a couple days, not even a week, I'm going to want to start practicing again. I don't like really doing nothing for too long. So, we'll come up with a plan, probably more gym stuff than tennis at first, and kind of just get back into it, and we'll
Almost
see.
like an off season.
Yeah, even longer than off season. We'll see if it actually is going to be 6 weeks, because, the first tournament back after 6 weeks is meant to be Rome, so that's still up in the air, of course, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's a tough time. I wanted to ask you a little bit about the process with all the players and stuff. What did you guys do? Were you guys on a chat? How did you guys talk to each? Look, you have the council, but then the other general membership stuff. How did you guys keep track of what was happening?
Well, the way we all stayed updated kind of was just through this just massive group chat we have on WhatsApp with all the players pretty much. And so we were all just talking, and a lot of the guys from the council kind of just came in and said, this is what we're thinking of doing. Can you guys vote? Yes, do we keep playing? No. And it was a lot. Yesterday was like a lot of back and forth. Some people saying we should play without fans. Majority players saying we should just call it, and the points I was making, look, if we go to a lot of these places and play, even with no fans, it's only a matter of time until a player gets it. Then you can't play for a couple weeks, and other players get it. And we all know we're all probably, we're healthy, so we probably wouldn't be impacted too much. But it's about who we can pass it to, and then also you end up not playing for a couple weeks. The tour is not even really the tour when half the players have the flu and can't play. So.
Did it feel different to you last night at all when you heard that an NBA player got it? As a player, did that make a difference to you? Did it feel any different?
A little bit that athletes are getting it, but I'm sure he'll be okay. But it's, you got to think about the potential people that you're spreading it to that might not be able to handle it. So that's at the end of the day what's most important.
There were soccer players in Europe that got it as well. We're here with Taylor Fritz, American ranked 24 in the world right now. As you're going back and forth in these conversations, I was seeing tweets on my timeline, Taylor, that some players did not know what was going on. They saw a picture of Novak Djokovic, who was on a plane with his team, and wondering, well, why is he leaving? I haven't heard what's happening. So who exactly, is it the top 100 that's on that list? Who's not on that list?
It definitely could be updated. I think there's some maybe players that kind of recently got in the top 100 that aren't in there, and some players that have dropped out that are in there. So, but I'd say, it was made earlier, probably made a year and a half ago. But when we were kind of trying to get this player union type thing together. So I think Novak left, though, before we discussed anything, because I think he was just either way not going to play the tournaments. So before we came to a decision that it was going to be canceled for 6 weeks, I believe he already made a personal decision that he's out. So I know the player council talked, though, and they let us know. They let us know yesterday that, after we all kind of voted on it, that it was going to be canceled.
Was this a unanimous decision? Did it have to be, 60%? What goes into that?
We kind of just went with majority, and then, we have to leave it up to the council to kind of I don't know, take care of it. You know, that's who we've elected to kind of make these type of decisions for us. So they listen to the majority and then also take into account what I think they think was best. So
I want to segue a little bit into the Davis Cup thing. If you guys, I want to say, because I was very interested, because one of the things that's intrigued me so much is your friendship with Tommy and Riley and a new young group of guys in Hawaii with Captain Marty Fish there and your coach too, David Nankin, as the coach of the team. How does the Davis Cup format and how does that team environment affect you as a player? I didn't mean to stump you this early. It's pretty basic.
I'm still going to go out and play normally. I think
it's more fun though with your friends.
Yeah, instead of an individual sport, now you got Tommy and Riley right there.
Yeah, I mean they're always with me at the tournaments anyway. So
but now right there.
Yeah, I think there's definitely like added pressure playing for a team, which I like.
It's different feeling. Different kind of pressure.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to mess it up for the team, you know.
Or the U.S., the whole United States.
Yeah, that's true. But no, it's definitely like more just fun kind of having them there, and the team environment's really cool. But yeah, a little bit more pressure, which I like, and then it's easy to get like more pumped up because of the I don't know. You're playing for other people. It's like it's a bigger thing. So it's just we're excited for Madrid now.
Well, you took care of business,
Got business done.
in Hawaii.